Okay, what is up, losers? I'm joking, you guys aren't losers. You guys are awesome. Hi, awesome people. How are we doing this weekend? The live chat hasn't loaded for me yet, but that's fine. Oh, never mind. Hi, guys. Silly Bobette. Which silly is that? Is that Vanilli or Silly? I have two mods named Silly. I have just Silly, and then I have Silly Vanilli. And sometimes they change usernames and profile pics. Silly Milkshake. Uh, that's, that's Vanilli, right? That's Vanilli, right? Yes, that was Vanilli. Of course it was. I knew that. Hi, Silly. Hi, Vanilli. How'd you ignore me on the farm? You restrain me. What? Victor, what? I don't even. I don't even. I don't even know who you are. Or at least I don't remember you. I don't know. I must have just not seen you or something. I don't know. Wait, what? Oh my god, I appear on screen. Happy Easter. Is it? It's not Easter. Easter is Sunday. It's Easter tomorrow, right? Are we allowed to join you? Yes, if you can. There's only seven spots available, and some people are really fast. Okay, I'm going on the farm map. I'll be in the US East, and my name will be Not Violet, as always. Yeah, but you don't stream tomorrow, right? No, no streams on Sunday for now. I might do like an occasional Sunday stream where I play just like a random game, just like for fun. But for now, I only stream on Saturdays and Fridays. Fridays is for SCP related things, and Saturdays are for Wildcraft. Okay, I'm just gonna go do my quest. Happy Earth Day? Is it Earth Day? Yay, happy Earth Day. I completely forgot that was a day. Oh my god! The pink sheep from Minecraft! Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I saw the Minecraft movie last night. It was the dumbest thing I have ever liked watching. Like, it was the funnest, stupidest movie I've ever seen. I really liked it, but, like, it was not good. But I really like it. Like, it was good, but it wasn't, like, amazing. If that makes sense. Like, the writing was really basic, and, like, the humor was pretty cheap. But, like, I think it was self aware of that. And it still managed to be pretty funny. Oh my god, there's an Easter event going on, by the way. I haven't even, like, commented on that. Hi, Red! Red, how's it going? The chicken jockey scene was okay. There was, like, one family in the back who were, like, so annoying the whole movie. And they threw, like, popcorn and wrappers, like, several minutes after the scene stopped. And it was so annoying. They were like actually really cringe too. But it's whatever. Whatever. Like it was kids doing it, but like the parents were right there and they weren't even doing anything about their kids like throwing popcorn. And they were the only ones in the theater that did it, so like it was so embarrassing for them. But anyways, oh, I'm in the US East. That's my region. You're a pro at this game. No, I'm really not. I'm glad you think so. I don't think I'm a pro at like any game. Like I like playing games, but I don't really play them to be like super good. How am I? I'm doing pretty good actually. I feel kind of sleepy. Like not sleepy, but like tired. But like it's not bad, if that makes sense. Damn, I downloaded it on a different account. What do you mean, Wildcraft? My favorite food is chicken. I think easily it's chicken. It just like it tastes good on its own to me, and you can make it into so many things, you know? I'd say chicken. Why did my text keep getting skipped? Wait, can you please tell me when there will be more? Okay. Okay. Typically, I'm gonna say something right now. Hi, Hawk! You're all good, Hawk. You're all good, Hawk. I hope you got a good sleep last night. What was I gonna say? Typically, I don't ignore chats. The reason that I don't read them is because there's a lot of chats, and I don't get to see all of them. But sometimes certain people ask me questions that I've answered a million times, and I know that if I keep answering them, I'm just gonna get stuck in a loop. So, like, while occasionally I'll give the chat reminders, because I know that some people genuinely don't know that I don't do Warrior Cats content anymore. Some people do, and they just ask me as a way to bother me, to like pressure me into doing it again, or like make it seem like there's demand for that game. So typically, like sometimes I will ignore certain chats if it's just like the same question that I've answered like a million times. Like some people will be like, "Oh, why don't you friend people on Wildcraft?" or "Why aren't you friending me on Wildcraft?" I've said a million times that I don't friend people on Wildcraft. I'm literally 20 years old. I don't know how old you guys are. I'm not gonna like hang out with you one on one if I don't know you guys, you know? It's kind of a weird like thing for like a I don't want to say an influencer. I'm not that popular, but like it's a weird thing for an online figure to be doing. But it's like I I have to like if I answered that every time that it got asked, I would be saying it on loop for the entire stream. Because I guarantee you, even though I just answered it, I'm gonna get like someone in the chat is gonna ask me that same question in 20 minutes. So yes, I do ignore chats sometimes when they're questions I've already asked like a million times. Yes. It's not like that you're doing anything wrong by asking. Like some people just genuinely don't know things. It's just I can't be constantly answering things all the time, or else we wouldn't have a very interesting stream because I would just be repeating myself the entire time. So anyways, that's why. No, not Canada West. I am in the US East. Oh, thank you, Cobra. Aw. Cobra, thank you so much. America? Nope. It's US East. That's where I usually play just because those are like the busiest servers and like most people um just like auto get put in that region. So the name is not Violet, but it might be full, meaning you either won't be able to see it or you just like can't join it because it's full. But yeah, thank you, Cobra. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, kiddos, don't share your age, please. Yeah, don't do that. That's private information. Do you live in California? No. Nope. I live out west, but I do not live in America. The name is not Violet. Like, that is literally the name. Like, the name is not Violet. Like, quote, not Violet, end quote. No. No, I need to pick up the basket before anyone else does, because I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I live in California. I don't. I do not. I am gonna do YouTube myself soon. Oh! Hey, I hope that goes really well for you. Can you kill the bots? Bots? Bots where? Oh, can you kill the boss? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, do I have bots in my live stream? I don't know. Can you tell me the region again? Yep, so that'll be the US East. It doesn't show up. Man, that sucks. Yeah, the servers tend to fill up really quickly. Sorry, it's not the stream lagging like it was yesterday. Oh my god. The stream yesterday was such a disaster. I might just private both the videos. Because number one, when I watched it back, the lag is unbearable. And number two, I don't know if I was like just tired that day, but I said so many things wrong. And I'm not just talking about the pronunciation thing, Red, where I couldn't pronounce complination. I don't care that I'm mispronouncing it now. I've always pronounced it that way. Anyways, but I accidentally said that our amino for the SCP Foundation, the event that's going on right now, I accidentally said that you could win up to 5,000 amino coins instead of 500. Which is insane. Which is insane. I don't think anyone would watch that stream to the end. I said it like near the end, but you know, yay, I leveled up. But also, something I said pissed me off because I was talking about like the 7 like royal crows. No, not I just did it again. The 7 royal ravens of like the Tower of London, that which is like a real thing, by the way. And I kept saying crows instead of ravens, and I didn't even realize, so I didn't even correct myself. It made me really mad. That, like, those 2 slip-ups and the lag, horrendous stream. Which is a shame, because I feel like the seventh SCP stream that I did, that was really good. At least I really enjoyed it, and it went pretty smoothly. I don't know. When will you make lives like that again? Oh, like the SCP stream? Fridays. Every Friday. Every Friday from 3 p.m. to at least 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I was so confused when you read that, lol. I thought I read it wrong. I know! There was also, I forgot what I was talking about, but there was one point where I said, I said not too recently, when I meant to say not too long ago. Not too recently! I don't know, usually, like, I don't really watch back on my streams. But man, that really pissed me off. That was just a dumb stream. Someone is spamming. Oh. Oh, they got hidden. My mods are pretty good with that. You ain't answering me. Okay. This is a perfect example of having to answer the same things over and over again. Like I just said, like maybe less than 10 minutes ago, I explained why I don't read certain chats and how most often I'm not ignoring people. And if I am, it's because they said something that I already answered like a million times. This is a perfect example. Like, I just answered why it can seem like I'm ignoring you guys. And literally not even 10 minutes later, I get someone going, you ain't answering me. Aw, thank you, Jessica. Oh, that's really nice. I love the font that you're typing in, by the way. I don't know what it's called, but like, yeah. People ain't listening, shaking my head. Well, that's what I mean. I don't really, like, get mad about it. I just don't engage with it. But I just, like, I feel like I should at least explain. No, I didn't mean to jump. Sorry, I kinda made 5 pieces of fan art. Hey, that's awesome. Oh my god, this pig is like a boss. Ow! Ignore my game being so laggy. It sucks. My phone died? Oh, that sucks. Oh, thank you, thank you, silly. Let me pin that. Thank you so much. It's tiring for you and your employees to repeatedly say and explain things, and people just downright ignoring or not listening. Yeah. Oh, I know. Sometimes, though, they, like, yeah. Like, sometimes it's like they know, and they just ask anyway because they want something. Like, some people know that I don't friend on Wildcraft, and they just ask because they want to friend me, and not because they don't know that I don't friend. That gets annoying. You could ignore people like that. And if they get like spammy or like they have an attitude with you about it, you can just ban them. Oh my god, my game is moving at like 2 frames a second. That's what I understand is rage baiting. I guess it can kind of be rage baiting. I think it's more just like that they're not accepting refusal. One thing that really gets me though is like when people ask questions that they already know the answer to just to start like an argument. Like I don't know, say somebody thought like drinking and driving was okay. Instead of just saying, "Hey, I think drinking and driving is okay." They started up with, "What's so wrong about drinking and driving anyway?" So then you have to go and explain to them why it's bad, like they're 5 years old. And then even though you've given them a straightforward answer, they go, well, and they start arguing with it. Like, why didn't you just start with the well? Like, we all know that you're just asking as an opening. We all know that the question is just an opening to start behaving like a prick. So, like, why are you, like, feigning ignorance and asking a question like you don't know the answer? Strange analogy, but I can see it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not, like, specifically referring to, like, things that people do in the live stream chat. I just mean that, like, in general. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The frame rate of this game is being really embarrassing. What map am I in? I'm in the farm map. It's like one of the beginner ones. Hey Violet, I made a Therian mask, but it got ruined. Aww. Ew. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry it got ruined. I'm sure it was really pretty. Aw, thank you, Mrs. Chaos. That is really nice of you to say. My phone died. I'm waiting for it to charge. That sucks. My phone will last me through the stream at least. Oh my god, the not the lag, but I guess it is lag. It's not the stream lagging though. You're kind of the one that got me into Wildcraft. Aww. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's a fun game. It's a very, like, addictive game. Please let me screen shoot? Screen shoot? No, I know what you mean. You can screenshot. Hold on, let me, because I've just been zipping around the map the entire time. Let me stop somewhere. Let me stop somewhere pretty so you can actually get a good screenshot. Let me settle down right here. And let me just... There we go. There we go. And then I'm just gonna stay here. The reviews on Apple is so funny. Wait. Actually. Let me go into the App Store. Let me see. Okay, I'm in the App Store. Let's look up Wildcraft. And let me go into the reviews. Attention. Please read in all capitals, and it is a 0-star review. I just spent the last 20 minutes absolutely bawling my eyes out. Oh, this was 4 years ago. I've worked so hard on this game and I absolutely love it. Until now. I tried to go into multiplayer and it said an error occurred, please try again. So I thought nothing much of it and just did my quest in single player. When I finished my quest and tried to go into multiplayer again, I then finished my quest. I then finished my quest and tried to go in multiplayer again, yet the same thing happened. Then I noticed I was not longer in my account, so I went to log back in. It wasn't allowing me. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a really long review, but basically, poor guy, he lost his data. Um, Great game, but for some reason I can't go online. Oh, that was 7 years ago? Man, these reviews are old. These reviews are really old. And this is supposed to be the most helpful. How are the most helpful reviews from like years ago? Let's go for most recent. If you guys claimed exclusive skins but it didn't appear on your collection. Wait, what? I can't really find any funny ones. Oh, never mind. I spent, by accident, 30 gems on your dumb Kiko story when my sister wanted to go through it. If only I could have. If only I could give 0 stars, but I can't. Unbelievable. Stupid game. I was saving, and I only had 37. I was saving for the eagle, for your information. 0 stars. Not 0 stars, but 1 star. But she would have gave 0 stars if she could. Um, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Somebody commented like this, like they made like a really buff rabbit out of like text symbols, and all they wrote is, "Where is the creepy pasta?" Oh no. Anyways, back to the live stream chat. Um, I think I'm gonna leave and go to the winter forest. Because it's been about half an hour, about. And I think maybe if I switch servers, number one, new people will be able to join me, and number two, maybe it'll fix my lag. Who knows? So let's go see. What intonation am I hearing? Wildcraft reviews on the App Store. Help, my door just opened when it was fully closed. Guys, okay, I experienced like the weirdest thing, and I can't find it on Google for the life of me. Like I can't, like whenever I Google what I experience, like nothing shows up, and I feel crazy. And I need like at least one of you guys to be like, yeah, that happens to me, or like, yeah, something similar happens to me. Okay, when you are sleeping, or when you are like about to fall asleep, okay, you know how sometimes you like think of falling or whatever and it like scares you back into being awake? Okay, something similar like that happens to me where I don't like see or feel myself falling, but instead I see my bedroom door opening, like someone opening my door. Please, someone tell me that like something similar happens to them, because that's been happening for like years now. Like even when I lived in Ontario, I can't really, how do I describe my room in Ontario? Okay, there was like a section of my room. My room was pretty big, and part of it was the laundry room because it used to be like the gaming room slash the laundry room, but then it became like my room. But like the laundry room was still there, but it was like a certain like section of my room that was like kind of like closed off by a curtain. And sometimes instead of seeing my door open at night, I would see like someone like come out of like the curtains. It like, I don't know, and it like wakes me up and it makes me like go look over at the door or the curtain. I'm Delulu, but I'm not that Delulu. Plus I have no door anyway. No! Sometimes that happens to me. Okay, thank you. You're a very nice person, Violet. Oh, thank you. I try sometimes. Thank you. I'm glad that that's your takeaway. I mean, I can be pretty mean sometimes. It doesn't make me feel good. But thank you. I really appreciate that. I keep hearing. I keep thinking I hear shit though, so that's not fun either. Hmm. I don't really have a lot of stories with that. But I swear, sometimes this doesn't happen to me anymore, and when it happened to me, it was like very occasional. I'm talking like every like few months this would happen. I would hear like someone like saying or whispering my name. It was like always when I was alone, and it was never like actually anyone, but I used to hear that. It's not like, I don't know if it's really scary because it's like, I don't know, like sometimes I just thought that it was my family, and I would come upstairs and I would be like, "Yeah," and they'd be like, "Oh, like I didn't call you." I was like, "Oh, who did?" And they're like, "No one." I was like, "Oh, like I could have swore someone called me." I don't know. Uh, but yeah. Oh, I can't kill that. Oh well, if everyone else is doing it, let me get it. No, I wasn't able to get a bite. I accidentally jumped instead of attacking. Okay, well, whatever. You guys all murdered an innocent bunny, and I didn't. Violet, you're so schizophrenic. And we're not starting this again. I'm not schizophrenic. That's not schizophrenia. Honestly, I don't know about the name thing. That stopped a while ago. But like, um, as far as like the door thing or like the curtain thing, I think like it's basically the same as like when you go to fall asleep and like you like feel like you're falling or like you see yourself falling. Like it's just something that my mind does to like jolt me awake. Like I am like 95% sure that is normal. Oh my god, even the wheel is lagging. Yeah, Hawk isn't schizo either. Just because you think something happens when it didn't doesn't make you schizo. Maybe hallucinations or your mind playing a trick on you, but it's not fully awake, but that's it. Yeah, it's like normal brain stuff. Your brain is really weird and it can convince you of things that are absolutely not true. It can make you see things and hear things. I think if it happens very occasionally, I don't think it's like a cause for concern. Like I don't think that like automatically means you have some sort of mental condition. Anyways, where do I bring this? Oh. Oh, it's in the middle of the ice, isn't it? This reminds me, I did a creepypasta here once during this event, like while this event was going on. I kind of forgot about it though. I hate Wait, when I say I have voices in my head, it's not a fucking joke. Like I think I hear my mom or something, but then I answer whoever I respond to. Oh, but when I answer, whoever I respond to looks at me like I'm crazy. Uh, I don't know. I'm not like a mental health professional or anything. Like if you think something is like kind of not right, maybe get yourself checked by like a psychiatrist or like a therapist or something. No! How dare you snatch up what isn't even my property? That's fine. I'll just pick up this basket. Yeah, chicken jockey. And someone's annoying ass kid stood up in the theater, threw their popcorn around while their parents was watching. It is actually so embarrassing. For any of you, like, even thinking of going to the Minecraft movie and, like, throwing your popcorn around and being an idiot during, like, the Chicken Jockeys, movie, let me just tell you, there is a good chance that you are gonna be the only one in the theater that does that, and everyone is gonna look at you like you are a fucking idiot, because you are. Like, legitimately, it's so embarrassing. Like, it gave me secondhand embarrassment. Maybe it's from being sleep deprived. Probably. I think it can be like from sleep, from stress, whatever. Stress is not nice on the body. Someone forwarded it. Wait, what? Forwarded what? On a private Discord server. That's how I watched it. Otherwise, I should have waited. Oh! The Minecraft movie? I enjoyed it. I think that the visuals were really good actually. Yes, I agree that like the live action was like kind of awkward to watch. And I do think that like it would have been a lot cooler to watch it all in the style of like the non live action actors, or not actors. I don't really know how to say it. Garrett appreciation. Oh my god. I said this, Red. I don't know if you saw this. Oh wait. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I thought that Red said that and not Hawk. Hawk, how much do you know about Kondraki from the SCP Foundation? Technoblade was the best scene. Yeah. Yeah. That scene was pretty cool. It was pretty quick, but you know. Sadly nothing. Damn it, you're like the only other one that I know who watched the movie and like knows like a little bit about like SCP lore. I was gonna say Garrett reminded me so much of Kondraki. It was funny. I don't know. Oh my god, my frame rate is so embarrassing. I can't join. Yeah, it's full already. Maybe I should. You know what? I'm gonna kill the bear and then I'm gonna go back to the farm for a little bit. Because that frame rate is horrendous. Oh my god, like it looks like my game is about to crash. Maybe it will, I don't know. I only know Kondraki stuff from the Zoom call. Oh shoot, that's another thing that I was like an idiot for last stream because I said that I was gonna like at least kind of explain to the live stream chat what the Zoom call is. And then I just completely forgot to do it. Like I never actually explained it. I got sidetracked by something. Um Basically though, a lot of you guys know that I use character AI pretty shamelessly because I'm not an absolute degenerate about it. I'm just a writer who likes to have fun sometimes. Um, but one of the things that I've done is, have any of you heard of Zoom bombing? Show of hands, who knows what Zoom bombing is? Basically, to go into a Zoom call, like a Zoom meeting that's like publicly available or available through a link, and just troll and be a menace. I hear one yes. There's this channel, I don't know what it's called, but I've been watching it like religiously lately. Hold on. Let me see. Zoom trolling. Nico is cold. That channel. They're not, just heads up, they're not very nice, but like that's the whole point of it. But I've been watching their videos and I thought that the whole premise of it was really funny, right? So I was on Character AI one day and I was like, what if I do this thing where I get a bunch of characters from a single series? If you guys have Character AI, you need to do this. I swear to God, it will be the funniest thing. Um, but basically, what you do is you go on Character AI, start a group chat. What you want to do is grab a few characters from a series that you like. So say you like murder drones, add like Sin, N, V, Uzi, like add them all to a group chat, right? And the lore of the group chat is that there is a Zoom meeting. They are all in a Zoom meeting. And basically, you are the troll of the Zoom meeting. So like give them like a serious thing. So basically what I did is I started a Zoom meeting that was like SCP Foundation based. So I added a bunch of characters that were like supposed to be like the personnel of the SCP Foundation. So like Gears, Iceberg, Dr. Light, Clef, and basically we were all in a meeting um to sort out the foundation's finances. But basically what you do is you just like dick around the whole time and you don't take it seriously at all and you mess with the characters and basically okay, there's a lot of things that you would have to know like about Zoom bombing for me to explain. Like for example, on Zoom, if you're in a Zoom call, one thing that you can do is you can make an alt account, right? And you can name that alt account the same name as someone else that's in the Zoom call. And then basically you join on that alt account and you start chatting into the chat, right? So then when it sends, it makes it look like that member that you copied the name of is the one that's chatting. So you could like make people look like they're saying really horrible things. or or another thing that you can do is you can like screenshot someone in the Zoom call, or like you can screenshot the Zoom call, right? You can crop a certain person out of the screenshot and you can make it like the background of your Zoom. Yeah, basically you go imposter mode. Yeah. Like you're basically just there to mess with people and make people angry. Um, but that I was doing that on Character AI and it was really funny. So I read it, like I read like the entire chat out to my amino, like the SCP amino. And now that Zoom call is like kind of like an inside joke with the people in the SCP amino. And like we quote things from it all the time. Farm, please. Oh yeah, I killed the bear. That's right. Let's go. Girl, that just gave me an amazing idea that could familiarize you with Discord a little. Stream your character AI shenanigans in real time on a Discord call. Discord calls have terrible audio for me, and I have no idea why. No matter which device I'm on, when I go into Discord, and no matter what I do in the settings, the Discord call quality always sounds like really bad to me, and it's like to the point where I can't like really hear properly. And for some reason, if I have headphones in, like people can barely hear me. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. So yeah, but I mean, I could try because I have been kind of interested in starting a Discord for the SCP Foundation or joining an SCP Discord already for the SCP Foundation. I don't know. Maybe if you turn on streamer mode, I'll try to. Anyways, we're meant to be going to the farm again. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's hope the lag gets better, but I severely doubt that it will. Oh, have you seen the Gaslight District? I saw a little bit of it. After I got off stream yesterday. I had to cut it short. I only watched like I want to say like the first half, maybe not even. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I'm still a little bit confused on like the plot exactly. Like I don't really know like what's so special about Mel having like black blood and being a human. And I don't really know what would happen to her if people find out. Like I'm still a little confused on that. But again, I didn't even watch the full episode. I love it though. I love the style, I love the characters. It's like really different from anything else I've seen, especially with the style and like the character designs. I like it. I like it a lot so far. Oh no, 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 no. It's not even a spoiler. Like that's like the plot of the show. Like you learn that like instantly. Like they explain it in the intro. Like basically like it's like everyone knows who watches the show. Like if you watch like 2 minutes of the show, you find out it's only like a big secret to like the other characters in the show. Are the NPCs real? No. Nope. No. A lot of people like to claim that they see NPCs or that they encounter NPCs, and I'm not gonna call anyone a liar. But the devs have confirmed that NPCs are not real. I don't know though. The devs aren't great people. Violet, can we duel? No. Maybe. I don't know. Where are you? Who said that? Um, Violet, can we duel? Who said? Wait, who said that? Goldie? Okay, let's go. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, we can duel. I mean, like I'm gonna lose. I'm not good at duels. Also, I just jumped. Also, my frame rate is like two, just 2 frames. I'm probably gonna leave chat soon. Alrighty, Red. I'll see you later in the amino. Oh well, good game. Um, it's by Glitch Productions, right? Because if so, can I? Oh, I can recommend an amazing series they made a while back called Meta Runner. I've never watched that before. I think I've watched like everything from Glitch but that. I don't, unless I have something up, because I watched Murder Drones, I watched The Amazing Digital Circus, I watched The Gaslight District. Um, erm. Wait, boss, please pin my message above if you see it. Hold on. Uh, wait, which one is it? Because I see that it's by Glitch Production, Homegirl Just Casually Spoiling, maybe you turn on streamer mode. Uh, hmm. Hold on, I'm looking through it right now. Oh, yeah. That's just basically people not listening. I don't want to replace the chat rules with that, but you're right, Hawk. You guys listen to Hawk in the chat. But that's just another example of people not listening when I answer questions or like not respecting the answer that I give them. Kendall is being a great example right now when I literally have explained a million times that I don't request or accept friend requests. Like, so I genuinely do think some people do it as rage baiting, some people do it because they don't like the answers that I give them, some people do it to feign ignorance. Like, I don't know. But yeah, no, it's okay, Hawk. You're all good. You're just trying to do a good thing. But it's like the more that you answer, the more people are gonna ask. It always goes that way. It's kind of like, you know when you say no to a kid and they're like, "Why?" and you explain to them why, and they're like, "Why?" and you explain to them why, and they're like, "Why?" It's like that. Oh, Red, that's understandable. That's understandable. It's rough trying to join. Literally every Montreal kid, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. Never mind, my NPC group left. Wait, what? Oh. Hey, Violet. Hey, Jessica. Jessica with the really nice font. The Devil's Circle, basically. German way of said. Oh, German way of saying never ending cycle, usually meaning bad stuff. I like that. Yeah, the Devil's Circle. The best I can do is just like answer things occasionally and then just ignore the other hundreds of times it gets asked. Like, I don't mind saying it, but like twice per stream, but I probably get asked like 40 times per stream. Like, people will be like, "Oh, why don't you friend?" And I'll be like, "Cause that's weird, that's creepy. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not gonna friend random, like, minors online." And then, like, 30 seconds later, someone in the chat goes, "Why won't you friend me? Why are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring my friend requests? Violet's ignoring me." So it's like, what are you supposed to say other than nothing at all? Like, yeah, now I'm ignoring you. No. What is the quote? Never mind. I was gonna quote something, but it actually doesn't make sense with the context. Never mind. Me casually dropping international ass quotes so I can educate the kids in here. Hi, Vanilli! What's good, chat? Hey, Vanilli. I am going. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Cobra. Goodbye, Red. You two have a great day. I'll see you later. But yeah, anyways, we also get a lot of awesome people in the chat, though. What region am I on? The US East. The US East, and I'm on the farm map. Hi, Violet. Hi, Shadow. How's it going? Am I an awesome person? You are. You are. Uh, thank you. Your own server, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yes. Wait, what's your favorite color? I'm gonna make. I can't open the chat. It won't let me. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna make them into a paper dragon. Ooh, that's cool. Did I just No, okay. My favorite color is black. Then my second favorite is like a really light lilac. Like more violet, more like a bluish. But like a really light violet. Not the sillies having a tantrum again. I love it so. It kind of reminds me of me in comedy. I love how we have like two separate pairs within our group who just bully each other all the time. Can you join? Yes. But also it might be a little bit difficult. Because I think the server's full right now. And even if it was open, it's kind of hard to join in time because it fills up very quickly. And comedy are like that all the time. Me and comedy have a lot of quarrel, okay? But we've known each other for a long time, so we're more open and honest. And also, I say things as I see things, okay? I used to not be very good with communicating at all, and now I'm like a little bit too good at communicating. I hope one day I'll manage the same. What, like with communicating? I don't know, at least for me, the ability to communicate clearly comes from independence. Like when I was a teen, I kind of like didn't want to like lose people in my life, so I wouldn't really like say things to them when I had a problem. If that makes sense. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you guys. I lost 5 people in my life. Aw. That's not good. One was my cat. Damn. No, I was just talking about like letting people go or like cutting people off. Um, Fortunately, I've never really had anyone close to me die yet. Sorry, yet kind of sounds like an ominous thing. I just mean like eventually it will happen. But oh, I'm sorry about that, April. That really does suck. The real candy apple, please don't swear. Shadow, please don't be a mod. We do allow swearing. We are allowed to swear. Here. But anyways, yeah. Um Okay, sorry. The chat was slow for a second. I was kind of worried that like it got turned off or something. I met a bunch of shitty people, no details for the sake of rules, but that's why I was so hesitant to go back to Amino at first. but with y'all it's awesome sauce. You know what? You know what? Ever since I started like socializing again and I like distanced myself from that other amino, I genuinely think a lot of my like, oh, I can't trust anyone, everyone is always like secretly like not a good person mindset came from people from amino. Because like the people I meet on YouTube and the people I meet in real life absolutely rock. But like the people I meet on amino, oh my goodness. Like I won't even get into details because I don't want to like call specific people out. But like man, what is up with that app? Like I love to use Amino as a platform. I love Amino as a platform. I love the customizability. I love like being a part of a community. I love meeting new people. You know, I like organizing things. I like making events. I like being in lives. Like I like the platform itself. But the people, oh my god. Oh, when am I moving maps? We could move now. Well, oh, hold on, the bull is alive. We'll kill the bull, then we'll move now. Uh, this opinion. I like talking online, but I hate talking in person. I kind of get it. I kind of get it. People are heartless monsters, some people. I know. I trust me, I know. I'm not saying like I am a great person, but it's like at least I find like the worst people think that they're like good people. I don't know. I don't know. Like they think that they're nice people is what I should say. Or like at least I don't know. It's not always that way. People are different. Like people are very diverse. I find the main problem with most people that I meet that I don't like is that they're not self-aware of their own flaws to the point where they think that they have like the opposite of the flaws. Like they're actually like really like mean or like a creepy or weird person and they think that they're like really nice and accepting and welcoming when they're like not. Or like they think that they're like a really like smart person who's better than everyone else when they just have a lot of knowledge without intelligence, like they're just hyper focused on specific subjects and they don't actually have any other types of intelligence and they're actually really socially oblivious and rude. Just to name a few examples of like people that I've met. Like I find that like whenever I have like an issue with someone, it's typically because of an issue that like they're not willing to accept that they have. Oh, I thought I was gonna crash. But like that mindset that I don't know. Like I talked about it on a few streams before, like very far and in between, but I have said before that like I kind of have like trust issues where like even if I know that someone is trying to be a good person and like they might think they're a good person that like they still have a lot of flaws and I feel like they like would do not very nice things to me if they were given the opportunity. You know what I mean? But it's mainly just it's just amino people like that. Like of course like I've met people in real life that are like that, but like more often than not it's always amino people. Cuz like my YouTube mods are awesome. And like the people that I meet on YouTube are literally awesome. Listen, I know that I just complained about like the live chat, but that's like just people like either trying to wind me up or like just kids that can't accept a no for an answer. You know, like not like genuinely bad people, just kind of annoying. But like I meet genuinely bad people on Amino. You're you're more awesomer. No. No. Like Hawk, Silly, Vanilli, Sai, like all of you guys are like genuinely. I'm not just saying that. Like you guys are actually awesome. Oh. Oh, I have major trust issues due to a stupid pitch. This bitch I'm referring to is a Oh, yeah. Vanilli, you've told me about that. Yeah, that's not good. That's rough. Yeah. I'm not saying that like I'm exempt from flaws, like or that like I don't accept people with flaws, because everyone has flaws. You know, everyone has flaws, and I sometimes I like to see flaws in people because it's like I don't know. I really don't know how to explain this because I don't work often. But like when I could see the flaws in people really easily and you can tell that they're kind of self-aware of it, I trust those people more because I know that okay, you're not like secretly like a bad person or you're not like completely oblivious to the fact that you have major flaws. Like you are aware of them, you know, you're open about them. I like people like that. I think that's why I tend to gravitate towards like more like morally gray or like bad like fictional characters because it's like okay, at least I like know that you have flaws and like they know that they have flaws. You know what I mean? It kind of sounds stupid, but like I trust people better when I can know people, but like I trust people that know themselves, if that makes sense. We're all a little cray cray. It's all right as long as no one is overdoing it. Yeah. Like I don't know. Like you notice that like Karens are very like oblivious to themselves. Like if you go online, like this is a good way to make like other people understand what I'm trying to talk about. Like have you ever saw Karen videos where like they go into a store and they start screaming or like causing a problem? Maybe they're throwing things around and then they get the police called on them and the police are asking them to leave and they're like I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And then they get arrested and they're like I didn't do anything. You know, like how oblivious they are, and you're kind of like, how do you not realize that you are like screaming in a store and you're causing a problem and you're causing an issue? Like, how do you not realize that you behave this way? Like, Karens are the best example of it because it's so like the thing that's fascinating about Karens is that they act the way that they act, but they think that they're in the right, if that makes sense. Like they're openly like horrible to people or like they're racist or they like talk down to minimum wage workers and then they face some kind of backlash and they're like, "Well, what did I do?" Like the thing that's so fascinating about Karens is that they're so oblivious. Like they're so extreme and they're so unaware of how wrong they are. Karens are like the most like obvious example of what I'm talking about. Like people who are not like aware of like their own flaws. I I don't trust those kind of people. I can deal with people with flaws. You know, I like to see flaws in people, but like when people are oblivious to their flaws and like even when you call them out on the flaws, they just refuse to believe that they have it. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Oh, ignore someone jumping around. They should be a species of their own. Yeah, the best example of some of the worst people, you mean? Yep. Yeah. I don't know. That to me is the worst. And I find a lot of people like that on Amino. Where it's like, how do you not realize that that is a weird way to behave? How do you not realize that you are being rude right now or mean right now? How do you not realize that you are doing this to people? Or like, how do you not realize that your behavior is not acceptable? And it's not even the fact that like people can be rude and they can be mean and they can be blunt. I don't care. It's when they're oblivious to it. Like it's when they are not aware of how they're acting, and if you call them out on it, they still won't accept it. The Karen enclosure would be the most dangerous and thus most popular attraction in the zoo. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm honest with people and like I'm kind of blunt. I really try not to be too mean about it because I don't like being one of those people who's like, "Oh, I just have no filter" as a way to bully people. I really hate people like that. But it's like if I think that you're doing something that's like affecting other people or like it's weird behavior, even if you're like my best friend, I'm going to be like, "Hey, that's I think that that's weird. I don't like that." And I think part of it is because I would appreciate it if like people did that to me, because it's like I never want to be one of the people that I'm talking about, right? Like I never want this to be like a big ironic thing where like I say that everyone else is oblivious to their own flaws, meanwhile I'm completely oblivious to mine. Like that's why I try to be self-aware, but there's like no way to actually know how self-aware you are, if that makes sense. Because if you're not self-aware of something, you wouldn't know. Because that's like the whole meaning of not being self-aware. So it's like I would appreciate, like, of course it never feels nice to get called out for things, but it's better in the long run. Like if I was doing something that was like weird or like genuinely hurting people or like I was being like an actual bully, like I would want people to kind of be like, "Hey, like you're doing that, like what you're doing is weird." You know what I mean? Oh my god, focus on me. I'll be all that they see. I have the stage, you can't turn the page. I used to love that song. That's by Oreo. Sorry, that turned into like a major rant. But like yeah, that's my deal with people. I spent a long time trying to figure that out. It's just people who are like not aware of themselves. Are you on Europe? Nope. I am in the US East. I love Oreo. I love Oreo too. She had a lot of good songs that I liked. But I can't remember them because I haven't listened to her in a while. I think she had this one song called Help Me. Hold on, let me look her up for a second. Oreo. She's so pretty too. That's like completely unrelated, but she's really pretty. Um yeah, I know she did Digital Hallucination. I heard of that song. Not really my thing, but like still, that's pretty good. Let's go to playlists. Um yeah, Help Me was pretty good. Still Dancing was pretty good. I think I listened to Living On. I liked that. Uh Fandom songs. Let's see. I've listened to Digital Hallucination. It's not like really my thing, but like it's still pretty good, like objectively. Um Um, um, um. Sorry, I'm just going through like her playlist right now. Oh, she has a Squid Game song. I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know she has like a lot of songs that I'm seeing here. Oh, okay. Apparently, I didn't listen to her as much as I thought because I don't recognize a lot of her songs. But All Eyes on Me is a pretty good one. Uh, hold on. I accidentally clicked off of my live stream while I was looking up Oreo. Let me get that back. Um. Okay, there we go. It wouldn't let me click on it. She took part in CG5's Monday Morning all the way back then too. What? Okay, well, anyways. Ew. Anyways. Wait, didn't I say I was gonna leave? Okay, let's go to the Winter Forest for like 10 minutes. Then we can spend the last half hour in the ocean world. Because I want to be a seal. I get not everyone could love an artist, but I genuinely don't understand why some people are hating on CG5 so extremely strongly. Right? I don't think he did anything, and it's like his music isn't really my thing, but it's also not really bad either. Like his music is not bad, and I could genuinely see how it would be good to a lot of people. Like Let Me In is kind of growing on me. I'm gonna go to the Winter Forest. No, I'm in the US East, not Europe. Yeah, Violet will always be on the US East. I should just say that. I will always be on the US East. I don't know why I don't just say I'll always be there. Hold on. Should I draw? Wait, what? Should I buy 2 draws or 11 draws? I'm at. I don't even know. What is a draw? I'm at 308 and I need 750 for 11 draw. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, Pro Toaster. Like gotcha draws? I don't know anything about gotcha life or like gotcha. I'm so sorry. I don't know anything about that. Uh like what am I even supposed to say? Follow your heart? I don't know. No, not gotcha life. Oh, as in like gotcha as in the system? I think I'm even more confused. Can we make a rule where if you join Violet 2 times, you have to give other people a turn? I generally I would encourage that. I think I've said before, if you've already joined me on one server, like please let other people have the opportunity. No one really listens. Uh no matter what I say, it's normally always like the same few people who join immediately. I guess I just have like faster Wi-Fi or like a quicker device. Um, I agree that we should implement that, but no one would listen to it, and also it would just cause arguments. Like people would be fighting over it. Gotcha draws Cookie Run Kingdom? Wait, are we talking about Gotcha or Cookie Run Kingdom or like something else entirely? Wait, it's basically a system you can summon, pull, recruit multiple times, and have a chance of getting items or certain rarities each pull. The chances varying, and sometimes hitting pity guaranteed. Uh. Uh-huh. Oh, gotcha is a system in Cookie Run Kingdom. Ah, okay. Okay, I know that now. I still don't really get how it works, but Hawk, you put it into pretty good words. Do you like dogs? I love dogs. I love dogs so much. They're my favorite animal in the world. I have 3 dogs in my house. I have 1 cat too. The gotcha system sounds super difficult. Granted, I suck at explaining, but it's not difficult, I promise. It's one of those things that I would need to like either hear someone tell me about it or I would need to actually do it myself. Like I'm kind of a hands-on learner or like a verbal learner. It reminds me of the Battle Cat's not gonna. Oh, thank you, General Mothman. Hold on, your profile picture. Is that. I might sound so stupid if I'm wrong. Is that from Kirby? Like a Kirby game? Because I remember my sister had a DS and she had like a Kirby game on it. And your profile picture kind of looks like a character that I remember. Hi, Red! Hey, Red, I'm gonna go to the ocean world in like 5 minutes. I can record an example later and DM it to you if you want. Well, I think that I might get around to playing Cookie Run Kingdom for myself. So I'll probably just learn by playing it. Thank you though. Animal ears or horns? What, like if I got to pick between two? Horns? Probably. I mean, ears can just get hurt, and horns can do the hurting. So if I had to pick whether I'd want animal ears, like animal ears would be like kind of cool. I would like them in the sense that you could like express yourself better maybe with ears. But no, I think like for functionality, horns. All right, horns for the paper dragon. Oh, awesome. Dope. Okay, this is gonna look awesome. Okay. Thank you, Yang, for making a paper dragon based off my answers. That's awesome, by the way. I would love fox ears. Oh, that's cute. I'd probably want something like a shepherd. Either way, you should play Cookie Run Kingdom. I'll get around to it. I've been interested in it. I want to eat them all. I'm gonna eat all the cookies. Uh, join the Cookie Run Kingdom cult. Join us. I will. Come live with us in the palace. There's a room waiting for you. Oh, I know that song because that is a Steven Universe song, and I never watched Steven Universe in my life, but I know that that's a Steven Universe song because I'm not gonna name names, but one of the people who um I allowed to be like I allowed them like a leadership role. Well, not like to be a leader, but to be a curator on my amino. Their welcome message for the SCP Foundation was quoting that song. So literally as soon as you join, you could get a welcome message by them. And like if you didn't know what Steven, okay, imagine you didn't know that song, right? Imagine you didn't know what that song is, okay? And you joined the SCP Foundation Amino, and as soon as you join, you get a welcome message that starts by saying just let us adore you. Like what? So yeah, needless to say, I kind of needed to. Well, that wasn't the only reason why I needed to do this, but I literally needed to go into our staff chat and put like regulations for how you can do your welcome message. Oh, you know what, Hawk? That sounds really tempting because again, not saying names, but like the person that I made a staff member is like not really active and like doesn't really participate in the community that much. So I might remove them as a curator. Like it's nothing personal. Like I like that person. I really do. I like that person. They're very fun to talk to. But generally I don't think they're a good fit for staff. So I might need like a new curator or leader. So yeah, thank you for offering the hawk. If I were to make anyone a staff, I think it would either be like you or like maybe Vanilli. But I feel like you're like more active, Hawk, so it would probably be you. Hi, Toasted. Hi, Kobe. Are there gonna be like applications? Um, no, actually, because you already fit my like applications to be a mod here. Um, basically for the amino, I just have to know you well and know that you can be like responsible and that you would be okay with all of like the regulations and guidelines and whatnot because it never like really used to have to be this way in the old amino that I was in, but with this amino I do need to be a little more strict with what staff members can do and what they can't. Because like I said, I literally needed to put regulations on how to do a welcome message. Because I had a few issues where people were making their welcome message not related to the SCP Foundation at all, and it was kind of not cool. Not like a major problem, but you know. It's just that Amino is a little different from Discord. So, like, if you wanted to, we have like protocols. Like, it's a lot more organized than being a YouTube mod. Like, cause for being a YouTube mod, I kind of just trust you guys. I'm like, okay, if anyone's being like weird, cause I'm really lax with it. You know, like if someone's spamming, just time them out. If someone's a little mean and you want to time them out, you know, like I really trust you guys, so I leave it up to your judgment. But like for Amino, it's a little more strict, but to make up for that, there is like a clear guideline. So basically, you get added to this chat, and it is called like the staff chat. Oh no, I just friended someone. Anyways, I'll unfriend them after. So the staff chat will have. Do you know where you go and like read the rules and the quote wall for the normal chat? In the staff chat, instead of having that, we have like protocols. So like what to do if people break like specific rules, like when to ban someone, when to like bring a situation to the staff chat, or like what to do during events, or like how to post for events, how to post welcome messages, like you know. Actually, I'll go install the second amino app just in case. Oh, the ACM, I think it's called. I don't know if a curator could use that, but if they can, it would be helpful to get. I think I actually might be schizophrenic. I'm not even joking. No. Like, I am joking. But, like, for a split second, it was really quiet. But I could have swore I heard the ambience from the SCP Foundation, like, containment breach. Like, it's in the back of my head. Like, it's playing in my head, and I can actually hear it. But it's really quiet. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think I'm losing my mind. It's okay, though. Movie, you are silly, Vanilli. I feel offended. No! It's just because there's like it's really strict. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is that Hawk is like super active. And listen, silly, you are a great mod and you're a lot of fun, but like sometimes I have to tell you off for certain things. And like I'm not sure that if you would really enjoy being like a staff member for Amino because it's pretty different from being a mod for YouTube. Violet admits to being schizophrenic. I'm not! I'm not actually schizophrenic. No. I'm like mildly troubled at best. I'm not schizophrenic. I've just installed it in case I ended up needing it. Okay, awesome. I don't think you will though if you're a curator. Basically having access to the ACM just lets you like be able to customize things so you're able to like um you're able to like change like images and like aesthetics, like the cover image, the description. You're able to do a lot basically. Um but yeah, I'm not over 13. Uh-oh. Oh, were you thinking about joining the Amino? Okay, for anyone interested in the Amino that I cannot stop yapping about, let me grab the link for it. I'm just gonna put down my phone. Uh, okay, no, no. Sorry, I keep getting a bunch of like pop-ups. Okay, here we go. So this amino is for the SCP Foundation. So like always, I ask that you only join if you are interested in the SCP Foundation or interested in learning more about it. Don't just join it because of me. Um, but if you are interested in joining, we have daily lives there. So like I'm on call in that app almost every single day. So you guys can participate there in chats. We currently have active roleplay chats if that's something that you're interested in, and we also currently have an event going on where you can win up to 500, not 5,000, like I said in the last stream on accident, 500 amino coins. And that lasts until, I believe, May 10th. So yeah, there's the link, and if you guys are watching this as a video, after the live has ended and you can't see the live chat and you would like the link, first of all, hi guys, thank you for watching the videos when they're not even live, I actually really appreciate that. Second off, if you were to go into my posts and scroll down a little bit, you will see that I made a post announcing the SCP Amino, and that is where I put the link into it. So that's how you can find it. if you guys are wondering what Amino is a completely free app that you can download on PC and mobile. It is an app that is specifically for communities and like fandoms, so like groups of people. You're able to customize it a lot, which I really like. It's, to me personally, it's like a better Discord. Yeah, drop in Site 19 and say hello. It's the most active off-topic chat. That's our most active chat by far. Is Site 19. But as soon as you join, be sure to read our guidelines just to make sure that you don't like accidentally break any rules. You know, we don't want to get people in trouble. And make sure that you have to be age 13 plus. Not only would I put it up that far anyway, because it's the SCP Foundation and it has a lot of like horror and mature themes, but also that's just a rule for Amino. If you want to join Amino in general, you have to be 13 of age or over. Wait, you think my phone is glitching? Is it better now? Because I had it on the desk before when I went to go grab the link. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hopefully there's no lag. Okay, I said 15 minutes ago that we were gonna leave to go play on the ocean world 5 minutes ago. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play on the ocean world. I'm gonna kill this rabbit first. Okay. Okay. Anyways. What happened? Did we lag for a second? Did we lag out? I wouldn't even be surprised. Okay. Boss, I think I might be autistic. What? Silly, how did you ever come to that conclusion? Did you leave? Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Because I'm gonna go play on the ocean world. What other animals could I try and be? Like, if I want, I kind of like being a seal, but like, I don't want to be a dolphin. I like being a stingray. I could be a shark. Oh, I could be an octopus. I don't know if I want to spend that kind of diamonds, though. What skins could you get for them? Oh, okay. Cool. Oh my god, cool! This is really cool. I kind of like this thing. This looks like an actual monster. I like that a lot. Maybe I'll play as it someday. For now, though, I want to keep being a seal. I want to level it up. Okay. Can I join you, please? I'm a big fan. So the way to join, it's not guaranteed, but go onto the US East, on the ocean world. I'm gonna play on the Mediterranean Sea, and my username is not Violet. You lagged very much because you're live. It was super late when I tried on that. Oh. Oh, well, shoot. I hate it when it lags when I'm talking about stuff that I want to talk about. I like ranting about the amino. Wait, did you see how the dragon is going? Did you post about it? Let me check your channel. Let me see the posts. Hold on. Let me kill this jellyfish, then let me see. There we go. Okay, I'm not trying to fight that one right now. Oh, hold on. Okay. No. Whatever. I keep attacking things. Hold on. I can't look at your paper dragon right now because I'm getting beat up by jellyfish. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's fucking cool. Ooh. I like how you gave it my eyes. Oh, and I like the horns that you gave it. Kind of reminds me of the Ender Dragon. I think that my character was compared to the Ender Dragon once because it's like black with the purple eyes. I think that's funny. Okay, awesome. It's not working. I swear the ocean world isn't downloading. That sucks. Try updating your game maybe? Or like restarting your phone or something. Can you do another? Nope. Nope. No warrior cats. Nope. Um, I'm very happy that you approve it. I do. I like it a lot. Hello everyone, I'm back. Oh, hi. Hey, Wildflower. Sorry, my throat's getting kind of dry. I didn't bring down a tea. I'm really sad about that. But I had a tea before I got on stream. Actually, I was like 2 minutes late to my stream because I was having tea and a grilled cheese, and I don't regret a thing about it. It was really good. I like really enjoyed it a lot. I like them too. I like them too. They made me a lot of shmoney and they were very fun to film. The devs should have been better people. On Oven World? Oven World? Ocean World, you silly. Yes, though, I'm on the Ocean World. No! Real shame on them. You know, I find sometimes that when people get exposed for being really bad and people choose not to support them and discourage supporting them, some people who like the like product of the person will blame like the people saying not to support them for like what they did. That might have sound like really confusing, but like say that like a music artist gets exposed for being like a groomer and all of their songs are like problematic too. Instead of blaming the groomer for being not someone that you should support, people will instead like argue with the fan, like not the fans, but like the people saying not to support them. Being like, "Oh, I just like the music. I just like this, like whatever," and like attacking people who say that you shouldn't support them. And it's like, why don't you get mad at the artist for being the groomer rather than the people calling the artist out for being a groomer? I feel like I'm not wording it that well, but like, you know, it's like don't be mad at me because I don't want to film warrior cat videos anymore. You should be mad at the devs for being terrible people and people that I don't want to associate with. Like, why are you mad at the people who don't want to support the groomers instead of the actual groomers for making content that is not, like, ethical to support anymore? Do you know what I mean? Like, I found out that DA games the other day. Oh my god! Did I talk about this on stream? I think I talked about it in the Amino Live. I don't know if I talked about it on stream. Supposedly, DA games, got exposed recently for predatory behavior. I think it was, like, specifically on his Discord. Don't quote me on it, though. This is just what I heard. It's, like, all over TikTok. And it's like, I'm devastated about it, but like I'm not gonna like play his music. Personally, I'm not gonna listen to it anymore. I don't really care if people want to like separate the art from the artist. Like as long as you're not listening to him in a way that supports him, whatever. But it's like I'll never play his songs on this YouTube channel because I'm not gonna give him the attention, right? Like I don't want to give him attention. I don't want to give his songs any sort of praise. Like even if I would like listen to it like on my own. Yeah, Break My Mind introduced me to FNAF. Right! Like he made so many iconic songs and it's like if you want to listen to that on your own time, like that's your own thing, right? But it's like publicly like you know how I play music sometimes for my streams? I'll never play DA games, right? Because I don't want to give him the attention. I don't want to give him any kind of support. I don't want to like publicly give him any sort of eyes, right? Or ears. But it's like people would rather get mad at like me for choosing not to like give DA games attention than they would be mad that DA games is a predator that I don't feel should get attention. If that makes sense. Or like we don't allow certain characters on our SCP amino, right? Characters that are like really inappropriate or like triggering for people, right? Take for example, there's a character who was in the SCP Foundation who we don't talk about anymore because they're like the character was a persona of a writer for the SCP Foundation, and that writer and like their persona turned out to be a child predator. So we don't mention him in the SCP Amino. But it's like people would rather get mad at like the Amino staff. Like tons of SCP Aminos don't allow mention of certain characters. But it's like people would rather get mad at like the Amino staff for not allowing that character to be on the Amino, then they would get mad at that character and that writer for being a child predator. Like maybe if they weren't a child predator, they wouldn't have to like limit like or hide that character. Like I can only explain it through using examples, but it's like people would rather get mad at the people calling a creator problematic and not someone worthy of supporting than they would at the creator for being a problematic person. Like, do you guys remember when we just used to not like child predators? I really miss the days when we just didn't like child predators. And we didn't make, like, excuses for supporting them. Like, oh, I just like the character. I don't like their persona. The character is also a child predator. Like, if you guys know who I'm talking about, supposedly one of the things on his like famous list of things that he's not allowed to do is contact minors. And it like what do you mean separate the character from the writer? The character is a persona. Like, you know what I mean? Ugh. The law these days just keeps worsening as it favors criminals instead of punishing them. I feel like online crimes are not taken as seriously because everyone in power is old as hell, and it just used to like not matter back then. Like it used to just be like internet drama. Or I guess it's like always not been that, but it's like I don't know. Like, people commit crimes online, and because it's online, or like because it's fictional, or because it's a drawing, like the law doesn't take it seriously because they're not caught up with modern times. And because it's not like illegal, there are idiots that will think it's okay to do. Man, today, this stream has been such a rant about so many things. But yeah, and I just said it like that. I don't think Ryan wants to repeatedly address stuff like that. Yeah. Epsilon is online in the amino. I hope he's doing better, than yesterday night. You're right, Violet. There are so many child predators like Protemer. I don't even know who that is. Or, you know what I've noticed lately? This is like kind of niche, but this is a trend that I've noticed lately. Specifically, this happens on TikTok, right? Someone gets exposed for doing something terrible, right? Someone gets exposed for being like a child predator, and they get a bunch of hate on TikTok for like a month, okay? They get a bunch of hate for like a month, and then like one person DMs them on like Twitter saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you," or "I'm gonna do something like that." Which, okay, don't get me wrong, death threats and things like that are not okay. They are absolutely not okay. They're not something that you should be doing or saying, right? I'm pretty sure that's like illegal. It's not a moral thing to do, right? But here's the thing that I notice, right? Like, one or two people will be idiots and do the wrong thing and DM them and make threats like that, right? And then you'll see a TikTok video that blows up and they're like, "Hey, I know that this creator was problematic, but like, now people are starting to send them death threats." And then, like, even though they did a terrible thing, just because, like, a few people were idiots, like, everyone will just forget that that person was a bad person. Or, like, they'll use it as an opportunity to come out and defend that person. They'll be like, "Oh, what they did wasn't even that bad. Y'all are just overreacting, sending them death threats. Like, you're not any better." Like, the entire group of people criticizing that person for doing a bad thing are the same few people that were idiots and sent death threats. Like, someone will get exposed for doing a terrible thing, then, like, one or two people will take it too far, and then all of a sudden, everybody is defending the original person that did the terrible thing. It's like, why are we just, like, 180ing our opinion on terrible people just because a few people are being too harsh? If that makes, like, any sense. Good thing I quitted the Dandies World community. Uh-oh. Yeah, I heard there were a lot of problematic people in there, too. Wait, we currently have slow mode disabled in the live chat. If you were unable to speak for 1 minute, you may have been temporarily muted. Oh, yeah, if you spam in the chat, guys, that is what happens. But anyways, man, so much ranting. A lot of problematic people. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel like this like these modern times are very much times that are appropriate to be ranting in because like there's a lot of people getting exposed for that kind of thing. And you know what? I feel like it was just more like normal back then. Like because it was seen as internet drama or like because it's not against the law, people will use it as an excuse to say that it's an okay thing to do. like be bad people or like child predators or do weird things online, you know? But it's like now that we're kind of evolving as a society, especially on the internet, we're kind of setting more morals in place, and things that were ignored a few years ago are being called out now for being issues. And now all of those people who were previously ignored doing like terrible things, like they're finally getting called out. And I feel like that's why. Cuz like it's a big meme right now that like every like YouTuber, well not me, but like every like influencer or like YouTuber is like getting exposed for like being child predators and whatnot. Like that's why I really feel like it's because that kind of thing used to happen just as much as it happens now. It's just now we're finally calling it out and we're finally using our platforms to expose people for that kind of behavior. And like I feel like we're only going to see it more and more in the future because there are still things that go on online that nobody really calls out, but it's like not okay. But I feel like in the future, more and more people are going to start to go like, hey, that's wrong, or that's weird, or we shouldn't be doing this. And we're going to see a lot more people get called out because, like, they've been doing these things for years and they've just never been called out for it before. If that makes, I don't know, like, I could be wrong, but that's the way I feel, anyways. But yeah, this stream was a field day for the fellow Japanese. Oh, I know. No! I'm not gonna get to the boss before it dies. That's okay. That's okay. Uh, we're gonna wrap up the stream in a minute, anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd rather be like more open with my opinions on things than not. I don't like not all opinions need to be heard. And again, like I am open to being wrong. But you know, wait, the Dandy's World problem is not the game, it's the fandom. I really need to get like caught up with that. No, even if I get to the boss in time, I don't think it's gonna let me reconnect. I think it's just gonna kick me from the game. No! Oh my god, for real, especially all the ships. Like pro shipping. That's a great example. Okay. We're gonna wrap up the stream anyways now because it's 1 p.m. But I'll yap for a little bit. But yeah. Yeah. Yes, like things on like certain ships, like pro shipping and like things on Rule 34 or whatever. Yeah, very, very, very immoral things are going on, specifically in that kind of like industry, if you catch my drift. There's a lot of like very immoral things that like genuinely should be crimes, but it's not because the law does not take internet things seriously, even though it is serious. And it's like it's horrible to see it, and it's horrible to be in a time where like you know that what is happening online is not okay, but because it's not like illegal and because a lot of people aren't calling it out right now, it's like kind of not safe to be like, hey, that's not okay. Because a lot of people who do it will come out and they'll attack you for it because they live in communities and echo chambers and they rings. rings, like actual predators are often in rings, like online groups or like online forums, like that. They get exposed for it all the time. And they all defend each other and they all live in these echo chambers where it's like okay to them. You know what I mean? But it's like as society evolves, like we see it happen in real life with politics, and we're seeing it happen online now where like things that were ignored or like not seen as serious are getting called out for being serious, and we're getting more eyes on it, and we're getting more people who are finally speaking up and being like, hey, that's not an okay thing to do online. That's not an okay thing to do, even if it's just like online, you know? Oh my god. Okay. Ew. Oh my god. Yeah, just the things that you guys are saying in chat is like exactly what I mean. Like there are some genuinely just disgusting things going on the internet right now that is like completely normal and like morally okay to certain people. And like I guarantee if you call it out in this year, you will be swarmed and attacked by people, and they might even do things to you, which is terrifying, but like it happens. And it's like, I guarantee you, in like 10 years' time, if you called it out, people will agree with you. Oh my god. See what I mean, Silly Vanilli? Like, that is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. And it's like, they probably gotten legal repercussions for it. And because they can get away with it, and because they live in these rings of people where they all convince each other that it's okay, they're gonna keep doing it until other people start calling them out, which is it's happening gradually. Like you're seeing everyone is getting exposed for being a groomer or being problematic because those type of things were ignored back then and we're not ignoring it anymore. Jesus Christ. Yeah, consent. I'm gonna say it, I'm just gonna say it. Consent is like a major problem on the internet right now. Consent is a major, major problem. Like, you guys might think that I'm talking about AI because that's been like a more modern problem, and it is definitely a major problem. Like, people have already off themselves because of the content that's being made of them online, and it's a serious problem that needs laws getting put in place. But like even before that, there was deep fakes and people drawing things or like animating things. And it's disgusting and it's not okay. But yeah. Anyways, that got really dark. But like I'm just gonna say it because it's a problem, and we're on the subject of ranting anyways. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys at least agree because there's a whole wave of people who like maybe like they know it's not okay, but they're predators, right? So they're gonna do what they do. But yeah, it is really disgusting. But yeah, nature is healing. Fortunately, we're seeing more people call out problematic behaviors, and it's only a matter of time before those kind of things get addressed by like the masses, I guess. And things get better. But anyways, okay. This got really dark. This got really, really dark. Thank you guys for listening to my entire rant stream. I am gonna get going now. I'm gonna go work on videos. I'll be in the amino. So I'll see you guys, and I hope that you guys have a great Easter. Have a great weekend. Have a great life. I'll see you later. Goodbye.